From a ground stop in Chicago to a hunt for a million Mrs. Ropers, this summer has been full of adventures, and I've been capturing all the magic of the season around the Sound. If we haven't met before, I'm Allison, and I love creating a variety of content. Sometimes I bring you along on my travels as a flight attendant, and other times we stay closer to home as I cook up some comedy in the kitchen. Don't waste the sun is my motto, and I would love to have you all come along. So like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification at the top of the page.
You know how much I love Three's Company. Tonight, downtown Edmonds, there is a Mrs. Roper event.
Originating in New Orleans, the Million Mrs. Ropers is a fun, out-of-the-box pub crawl where participants dress up as the eclectic Three's Company landlord known as Mrs. Roper. Local bars and restaurants present themselves as the Regal Beagle, the local pub that the characters on the show frequent.
I've got my moo-moo on, I've got my big bag, and I am ready for the Regal Beagle. Hi, kids. I thought it was going to be here. They are in hiding. I think the field I was supposed to be at is up the street. Okay, I think they already came and left. This is already starting out as a comedy of errors. I want to know, what is your favorite Three's Company episode? I've now walked blocks and blocks. Oh, look, Mrs. Roper squad are coming my way. I think I look more like Janet. Snoqualmie Falls. The last time I was there, I was 5. My grandma Joy took me. I think it was my cousin and I. And this is so weird. I can remember going into the gift shop and I kind of remember getting a Statue of Liberty pencil topper. Do you guys remember those? And maybe it was something just from the 80s.
Only 30 miles east of Seattle, Snoqualmie Falls stands 100 feet taller than Niagara Falls and is free to the public. Nestled atop, you'll find Salish Lodge. That's a tongue twister, Salish Lodge, where you can stay, dine, and even pamper yourself in their spa. But if that's not in your budget, take a drive into the town of Snoqualmie, where you'll find restaurants, shops, and for the kid in all of us, Thomas the Tank Engine himself.
Falls, I found out they have their own bees, and so I got a little tad bit of honey. It's really popular to go up during the morning because they have a beautiful breakfast and it overlooks the falls. I did not do this. I also have coffee, and I have to tell you, I'm kind of a coffee snob. The coffee was really, really good. On the way back, I went to Nordstrom Rack. They have a big sale. Got some shoes. Very Barbie-esque. And then it's gonna be hot, so I did get some sunscreen because when I was in Raleigh, I wasn't in uniform when I flew back home, so they took my sunscreen. Understandable, I get it. I walked to Ace Hardware, which I never do. I was like, I'm already this far down here, I'm just gonna walk in and see what's there.
The Ace Hardware store in my hometown has a bit of an identity crisis because while you can find all your hardware needs there, you can also buy groceries, visit the deli, order a wedding cake from the bakery, buy gifts and greeting cards, and even register your vehicle.
Ace Hardware's closed because they said they don't have any air conditioning and there's a heat wave. I guess I'm like, is it even 80 degrees here? I don't know. This bird is so funny. It's just like hanging out here, like it's gonna go in the door.
In hindsight, I should have taken a lesson from that bird and stayed put for the weekend. But instead, I flew to Chicago.
I thought I was just gonna work this nice little Chicago trip. This was such a mess.
In Chicago, my flight was welcomed by a major lightning storm that caused a ground stop at the airport.
I'm like, it's cold in my room. Why is it so cold? I walk over to the door and there's a note under my door and it says we are going to be without power for I don't even know how long. It says an undisclosed amount of time. Right now, it's been out for about 6 hours. Then crew scheduling calls me. I don't usually pick up my phone on layovers, but I will say I did today. But they knew that I didn't have her on. They said they're trying to work on getting me another room. I don't know where they would get me another room at or anything, but I'm telling you something, I don't even know if I really want to leave the hotel right now, because that's a whole nother having to deal with a hotel issue. There's just nothing about this trip that's been easy. Just trying to do my job. I'm trying to do a good job too. Ooh, okay, so that all came out of this couch cushion. I'm trying to wash the couch cushion. I just hope that I can get everything back in here. Easier than I thought it was going to be. It's great. It's a little bit more lumpy, but you sit on it and it will be just fine. Might have gone a little overboard on the flowers. I'm not even sure how I'm going to fit these all on my porch because I have literally a one butt porch is what I call it.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right.
Note to self, next year I don't need this many flowers, but this year it's wonderful.
Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll right home.
Such a beautiful evening. There's something so magical about summer.
Earlier this summer, I read the heartfelt novel Remarkably Bright Creatures, a beautiful story set along the shores of the Pacific Northwest during the summer. The author captured the magic of the region in a way I had never read it before. It even made me think of getting a paddleboard, maybe next year. But if you are interested in reading it for yourself, I've linked it below along with some paddleboards I looked into. This summer, I soaked in every sunset, spent hours walking along the beach, and made it a point to treat myself. Along the way, I captured some of these moments that remind me of the magic of summer. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't waste the sun.